Yeah, you heard it right there. The last time Jamaica faced a major hurricane before what's happening right now was back in 1988 with Hurricane Gilbert. Look at the images. Gilbert became a hurricane on the 10th in the Caribbean Sea. It went through rapid intensification on the 11th, and as it moved over to the island there was a Category 4. That's what made as landfall Category 4. That was near Kingston, Jamaica. That happened about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time on September 12th. Maximum sustained winds, 130 miles per hour. The pressure, 960 millibars. 960 millibars. We're talking about Melissa right now. Melissa, the millibars are down to 901. So you can see how much more powerful the storm is. Here's a look at the track. This was all coming off of a wave off the coast of Africa, became a tropical depression closer to the Lesser Antilles. As it moved over the Lesser Antilles, became a tropical storm. And then once it got into the Caribbean Sea, blew up Category 4, Category 5 storm. I'll zoom in closer so you can see what happened to Jamaica. This one, unlike Melissa, remember Melissa's doing this. Gilbert scraped and raked the islands from east to west. This, at this point at landfall, was that Category 5 or 4 storm, remained as a Category 3 storm as it moved over the island. The impacts here were significant on this side of the island based on the way that the storm was moving. It was the most destructive hurricane in Jamaica's history. So having moved over the island there, those winds, max sustained winds, got up to about 125 miles per hour as it went on the other side of the island. It went over in the open waters and then intensified again over the open waters. It eventually moved over into the Gulf of America. That made landfall in Mexico. However, it had significant impacts on Texas as well. And look at this. It remained a tropical depression all the way through Texas, through Oklahoma, Missouri, and into portions of central Illinois. We have a couple of satellite images that I want to show you as well. GO7 visible satellite imagery shows Hurricane Gilbert. That was on the 6th, on September 13th, 1988. Some of the peak winds at 185 miles per hour. The pressure dropped to 888 millibars. We also watched 24 hours later as the Hurricane Gilbert had intensified on the 14th. Again, that landfall, by the way, on Mexico, that happened right near Cozumel at Playa del Carmen in Mexico. There's a look at the storms that approached the Lesser Antilles, got its stuff together, and then eventually became that tropical storm and that strong, strong hurricane.